Hey guys, it's Dave with Your Life Academy, and today we're going to be talking about information overflow. So before we start, make sure you click on like, subscribe, and notifications. Hey everybody, let's talk about some information. How do we even start this topic? Let's start with your age. Think of your current age. Go ahead. Now, ready for some data? Here we go. So the amount that all the humans produce on this planet a day is 2.5 quintillion bytes of information. I have no clue how you write that down, but that's all the information that we produce on this planet a day. Now let's break it down even more. So just in the United States, we produce over 6 billion phone texts a day. 6 billion. We have what, 350 million people in this country? That alone is insane. Let's take it deeper. Every second, every one of us produces 1.7 megabytes of data every second. That's insane. All of that's insane. What do we do with all that information? Who taught us to sort through all that crap? Who taught us to pump all that out? So this is where it gets really interesting. Think of all those numbers. Think of all the data coming in, coming out. And the biggest thing is, how do we interpret it? And I'm talking more specifically about how we handle ourselves in relationships, how we talk to one another, how we receive that information from one another. How do we even get a career started? We go to school, we take all that information in, we cross our fingers that we're going to find a good job, and then we're thrown into it and we get some training, and again, crossing fingers. Same thing with a relationship. It doesn't matter what relationship is, if it's with a family, a friend, a longtime friend, a new friend, any type of romantic relationship that you get involved in. How are you taught all that? Meaning, where do you get all that information from and sort through it so that those things work best for you? It's crazy, isn't it? So those are the points that I've been thinking about lately is, how do we even know what we're supposed to do on anything? For example, so for this video, this podcast, or whatever the heck this turns into, these little tidbits, okay? I did a bunch of research and studying and watched other people. I got the information. I'm technical. I'm very lucky. I know some stuff. I'm very lucky. And then I just want to share it. But how did I get all that information is I took the time and put other information to the side so I can do these things. Let's look at the origin of how information starts to get in you. Okay, so first of all, it's in your genes, your DNA. You're programmed biologically with stuff. And then you're in the mother's womb and you're listening to the heartbeat. Okay, your information is starting to come in from your environment. And the first time you come out of your mother, you open your eyes, you're starting to learn about the environment around you. All that data is going to come in. And then eventually you go to school and have friends, and you're looking at trees and going to parks and playing with toys, and on and on and on and on. And all that information is flowing into you, whether you like it or not. So it's only when we get older that we start to discern between one type of information and another, but it takes a while. You're going to start to go to school, you're going to meet more friends, you're going to start to relate to other adults. You're getting information from TV, social media, videos like this. And then you're eventually going to go to school. Maybe you're going to go to college or a trade school or build your own business, whatever the heck you're going to do, or live in your parents' house for years and years, whatever works for you. How do you handle all of that information in decision making? It's insane. So that's what I was thinking about recently is, as we go through all this stuff in life, how the hell do we sort this all out? It's insane. It's crazy. It's beyond me. But somehow I'm here. I'm making a video for you. So let's talk about marketing, because I'm a marketer too. So I throw messages at you through different media, not you specifically, but to my clients and things like that. It's interesting to be of influence to other people, to have them take actions on buying a product or a service or trying something out. I put advertising images and words and the creative grammar and everything in there to influence somebody to do something. I'm only one of millions and millions of people that try to influence you to do something. You have interests, you have wants and desires, and you want to buy stuff. Well, marketers target that and go after your creativity, your needs and wants in your house, your family, your car, your career, your relationship, all that stuff you're buying. So from a marketing standpoint, you're being fed all this information too. So on top of all the environmental stuff and your relationships and careers, think of all the advertising. It's ridiculous how much advertising comes into your brain every day. And look at your phone. Who can't stop looking at your phone? But look at the phone alone. When you go to the Apple Store or Google Play Store, you're getting pummeled by all these ads. All these ads to try this app and that app, things that are gonna enhance your productivity or get you to play more so you can get distracted from real life and goals and stuff like that. Let's take another aspect of information. Look at the food. We all consume food every day, right? So either you are a blend of going out to dinner, fast food, corner store food, preparing stuff in your own kitchen, any one of those combinations, and you take in calories. But before you take in those calories, you made decisions on what foods to buy. Either you were taught that, it's somehow in your genes and DNA, what preferences you have, but more than likely, you learned all that. All that information came into you from somewhere. And back to the marketing thing, it has a lot to do with design of the box, the color, the texture, the size, where its placement is in the store or online, how it does well with its competitors. What's the eye line when you're going into a store and scanning for things? All that stuff. And that's been gathered for decades and decades and decades. So all that information getting into your head from advertisers. Another bucket of information you got to sort through, right? Here's kind of like the bottom line, guys. When we run into problems, it usually comes from information overload. We have so much data coming into us. If I haven't said that before, I'm going to say it again. So much. And the problem is we're not really programmed to deal with all that, how to sort it. You know, it just keeps coming and coming and coming, and you got to push away certain priorities of information, take other priorities of information and place them on top of this one. It's like a stack of shit you have to deal with every day, but you can do it. You can sort through that information. There's a lot of this information that you can't stop. It's just going to keep coming. But you are in control of a lot of it. And how that affects you, your career, your family, your life, your goals, your financial goals, your life goals. Where do you plan to die on this planet? It's endless. But you're in control of a lot of it. So I'm going to help you sort through that. So I just wanted to talk about information today because it was a topic that's on my mind for a few days. Where do I even start this channel? We talked about being a victim recently, and that alone is a very difficult topic. It kind of divides people. What is a victim? What's not? What's perceived? What's real? What's not? But this one's just about information. I think this is another good topic to kind of listen to, think about, reflect, of all the sources of information that gets into your brain, and then we could take it from there. We could go in a million different directions and sort this all out and put those things that you need to do to be happy on this little blue spinning globe in an endless sea of nothingness and find your place. Thanks for joining, and we'll talk soon, okay? Bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. We hope to make a whole bunch more for you. If you could just like it, subscribe, and hit the little notification button. We'll just keep cranking them out. Until next time, see ya.